Hey guys, welcome back to my Star Wars KoToR Let's Play. Here in Dantooine, exploring through the plains, and I am approaching my final test to become a fully fledged Padawan of the Jedi Order. And let's see, we go talk to this woman, Johanny.
I will be your doom!
That's just rude. Rough start. Hello. Red lightsaber. He's a baddie. Oh, good start. Good start. Hell yeah, what? Hyper battle stimulant. Hopefully that'll get me through this. Yeah, that helped. Just a little bit. Oh dear. If ever you have issues in this game, stimulants, basically.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
Why did you attack
I
me?
am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
You embraced the dark side. Why?
When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
You slew Quatra, your master?
Yes. I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But
Sounds like somebody
it was
needs
not
to study
enough.
the Jedi Code a few more times.
What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
I just want to talk.
Talk. You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power.
You desire to kill you, Johanny.
You do not? I am pathetic.
Looks like I still got the
I sit
persuade
here and
skills.
think myself
You.
to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
Come now, Johanny. You're a beautiful young woman with much talent.
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I
Strutting
seem
my
to still
persuade
have much
skill.
to learn, both about being a Jedi and
Makes it a
about
little bit
myself.
easier to advance
But I
the
wish
plot.
the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
It's not your fault, Joe.
I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Do not worry. They will surely take you back.
I should convince them that I am truly repentant, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, and maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I've done?
No. Yes, it would. They would always accept you back.
I thank you, Master Jedi. I will
Not a
return
Master
to the
Jedi.
council then.
Stop
I shall
mislabeling
submit
me,
myself
game.
to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will
Got
hear
my eye on
great
you.
things about you in the future.
Woo! Level up. Good job, Earth. You did it.
Uh-huh.
Keep focusing on tree to tree for that one. And well, you do have heavy armors. Okay. Noted. Okay, but go ahead and get 2 weapon fighting finished out. So we could get you some higher level armor. Okay.
What?
Remains. Excuse me. Trying to play the game here. So that's one more test down. And looks like we have some Mandalorians off in the distance. Lots of conflict. These guys don't want to talk, though. They just want to fight. Yes! Let's do those two to hope the combat's a bit better. And I am down to half health. Wait a minute. Also, nice. Nice. Careful, protagonist.
You asked for
That
this.
one's down. Got my health back up. I think we're okay. I think we got it. Have a grenade. Charge! Nice. That was good. There's a lot of XP up for those guys. Okay with that. Mandalorian data pad. Means conveniently turned into backpacks. Vibro, double blade, Karate, strength. Strength plus 2 or dexterity plus 1. I'll keep the dexterity. Thank you. Actually, tell you what. I will give Karth the dexterity and give my character the strength. Makes some sense that way. So, quest items. Mandalorian data pad. Yard went missing in Sector B, then Riza saw someone moving south there. Pick a couple of troops and find out who it was. If they look suspicious, perfect. Okay. What's this there? Jedi Trader. Okay. Cool. We've still got a bit of exploring to do in this grove, I think. Alright. Tell you what. Go ahead and go to Sandros. I'm gonna backtrack towards the other part of the grove first, I think, just in case. Oh, hello.
Achuta.
Apprentice, your arrival here is well timed.
Dong Patuga.
Who are you? I am the Luke, a Jedi from the Enclave, sent here by the Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Communication does not pose a problem, as both suspects speak basic and English. I want to handle the case myself. But now that you are here, this could be an excellent opportunity. British, I'll go here. You got it. Though you are not a full Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from the lies. What do you want me to do? Listen to the stories given by the suspects. I've brought an information retrieval that assisted with matters both at the Enclave and the planetary capital. I'll use my wisdom and experience to offer some guidance, but I will not solve the case for you. There's little benefit if you do not solve this problem yourself. Fair enough. Consider each account, check the facts with the droid. Once you have gathered all the evidence you need, run through the possible scenarios. You're unable to come to a satisfactory resolution. Take these into the Enclave. Deal with them myself. According to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here together earlier, before the clouds broke. I find that very odd. Most people would seek shelter and then goers with disguise full of their storm clouds, as it was earlier today. But that is not the most puzzling aspect of the case. The dead man, KoToR, was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. The rifle was found lying near the body with bloodstains on it. It has been sent back to the enclave for analysis. 2 other men were found in the sea when I arrived. One was hidden in gold, he was unarmed, the other was Rickard Lusov, who was carrying an empty laser. Both men say they did not do it, that they came across the body, but both also accuse the other. Obviously, there is more to this than what we have been told. Is there anything else I should know? One last thing. When I arrived, Handon was holding his side. Rickard was favoring his leg. You would do well to remember this as we progress through the story. Anything else you need? I will remain here while you question the process. Okay. Meanwhile, violent cat hounds in the distance. Okay. Hello, droid.
Greetings, apprentice.
Beep,
You
boop.
must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on KoToR, Rickard Lusov, and Handon Gold. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about these plains.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calfhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calfhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
I'll have more questions.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Right behind door number 1.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over KoToR's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
The sun was in your eyes on a stormy day. Okay.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not
One
much to it.
moment. Real life
I'm
thing.
sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, when all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man KoToR lying on the ground, dead.
Sorry about that. Puppy needed something. Did you see the killer?
I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Everybody's in such a rush. Luke, let's talk. Anything I can do to help you with the investigation? I wanted to discuss the murder. Very well, start at the beginning. You find the truth behind each piece of the puzzle, no doubt resolve the case. Alright.
Tukning chutta kumjustak Miki.
Handon said that he was nearby and heard a shot ran over, only to find KoToR already dead. Said Rickard came out of the shadow of the rocks, holding a bunch in his hands. Rickard said that he was hunting irias, saw one through the glare of the sun, shot at it. It's possible that Rickard may have shot KoToR accidentally. Handon may have found the body. That seems an unlikely explanation. It's more likely that at least one of them is dead. Obviously, one of these men is not telling us something. Where does the truth lie? Rickard is looking. It was cloudy. There was no sun glare. Well done. Very cloudy this morning. It had happened as Rickard said. The sun would not have been visible at the time of the killing. Seemed to have caught Rickard in a lie. Seems I was correct in assuming you could help me in case this lie doesn't prove Rickard's guilty. And if you have taken the first steps of unraveling this mystery, you should proceed on to the next point. You need to find a motive for the killing. You should talk with him about the relationship with the victims. Anything else you need? I will remain here while you question this. Okay. Handon, your turn first.
How can I be of further assistance?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
Says you killed him.
I'm sorry.
Yet.
I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why would somebody want to kill him?
Well, you see, KoToR was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
I want to ask you something
How can I
else.
be of further assistance?
You're holding your sight. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
To ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Just gonna run through the rest of the dialogue options, I think. Why were you out
I
here?
was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found KoToR's body lying there.
You often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
That's all for now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Alright, your turn, Rickard.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the
Yeah, I
victim?
knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I
slime ball.
shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
To ask you something
So,
else.
what do you want to know?
Why would somebody want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk
How
guy.
rude.
So, what do you want to know?
Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
Something
So,
else.
what do you want to know?
Why were you out?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area
Maybe
recently,
I'm just having
what with
a
those
little bit
cat
too
hounds
fun
acting up.
getting
But they're
them
still
irate.
around. Was in my blind
Oh,
a
well.
little south of here when I spotted one. Like I said before, I shot and pow, it went down.
Okay,
When I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now I don't have nothing to
Irias,
do with it.
scared.
So can I go now?
Not just yet.
So, what do you want to know?
Nothing for now. See, does the droid have anything new for me?
Is there any other...
Can you tell me about KoToR and
The
Handon?
Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gold. Is there any other information you need?
But can you tell me about KoToR and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port.
Intrigue.
Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
I will have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Alright, thank you, droid. How kind of you. Luke, let's talk. Is there something I can do in this investigation? Let's discuss the murder. I know Rickard lied about the sun blinding him while he was shooting. We need more to know. Let's examine the relationship of each man with the victim. Handon tells me he barely knew the victim. On the other hand, Rickard and the victim were business partners. However, according to Rickard, they got along quite well. On the surface, neither man seems to have a motive for killing the other. Rickard is lying. They had a fight over business matters. It's not unusual for business partners to disagree sometimes. Found proof Cal was cheating, things could escalate to violence. It certainly is a motive for murder. Case is taking shape. However, mustn't jump to any quick conclusions. Perhaps we should now focus on the murder weapon itself. I want to see what information the witnesses and the information droid can provide about the blaster found near the body. If there's anything else you need, remain here to question the witnesses. Okay, droid, what you got?
Is there any other
Tell me about the weapon I found.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KoToR. Is there any other information you need?
We'll have
Very
more
well.
questions later.
I will be here to assist you.
Oh dear.
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Candor better than you admit. You earned it a speeder from him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in. Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed
Awkward.
while I was in the next room. But
Ruh-roh.
as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
I want to ask you something
How can I be of
else.
further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cat hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could
You're
have it back
outrunning
after you determine that Rickard is the killer.
Without a weapon
How can I be of
in
further
a state
assistance?
of warning from the local government body. Nothing more.
Of course.
Goodbye. Hello.
So, what do you want to know?
It was Mr. Plum in the kitchen with the candlestick. What do you know about the weapon?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Ask you something
So,
else.
what do you want to know?
You thought KoToR was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it. There's bad blood
Right.
between you. Intrigue. Does this droid have anything new?
Is there any?
Is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Anything else about the weapon?
We cannot get any more specific. Is there any other?
Same line as before. I will have
Very
more
well.
questions later. Hello.
How can I be of further? Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Neddick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for
your
several
wife
weeks,
might have
but had no
disagreed on
proof
that
until
point.
2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was
No?
just out running,
Are you
trying to
sure?
clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Interestingly, we have information from earlier on the planet that there's not a lot in the way of local authorities, and taking things in your own hand is often a thing that has to be done.
How can I be of further?
I think that's all I need
course.
from him for now. Alright, Baluk, let's talk. Is there something I can do to help you in this investigation? Let's discuss. Blaster's Handons, he lied about it being stolen. We need one more piece of the puzzle. It's a blood sample weapon that has been sent back for analysis. Perhaps you could inquire with the information droid about it. Anything else you need? Okay.
Is there
Information
any other
droid.
information you need?
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than
How
the fact he
convenient.
did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
I'll have
Very
questions
well.
later.
I will be here to assist you.
Let's talk to the suspect.
How can I be of further?
Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I? Of course.
Nothing there.
So, well, right.
Alright, Baloo. Your turn. Let's discuss. It did not belong to the victim. That's why you don't make assumptions. Which one? I don't know which one yet. Why is it making me choose? I will continue the investigation. I need more information.
So,
You thought KoToR was cheating you?
What? So, now I don't love Calder. We've been... Right. So, what do you... Right.
Is there any... Very
How
In
can
a
I
bit
be
of a
further
rut
assistance?
here, I'm afraid.
I had had my... But it may have been my own... I was just out... How can... How can I be... I was taking... Yes, the health... Of course.
Maybe I just need to pick a different option with the Luke. My memory fails me. Handle's blood.
Hey, what are you doing?
There is blood. Seems like there is one likely scenario. Rickard killed KoToR for cheating him in business, while shooting KoToR also hit Handon by accident. They are both guilty. One most people will not arrive at. We are not like most people, we are Jedi. Still, I would like to know how you came to this conclusion. I know KoToR was cheating Rickard in business. What possible motive could Handon have for hunting KoToR dead? Jealous of the good looks. Affair with the wife. Well done. Both men. Reason for hunting KoToR dead. This is my theory of the mindsets. Both men knew KoToR would be out this morning. Each plotted to kill. Handon found him first, shot him because of the affair with KoToR, his wife. Shortly after, Rickard arrived on the scene. From a distance, he saw Handon, thought it was KoToR, so he shot him in the retaliation for the credits KoToR had cheated out of him in their business. Handon would have dropped his blaster, when we found that the scene covered in blood. Probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he could convince us it was Rickard.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
That is enough. Culpability of both of them and attempted murder of KoToR is evident. Additionally, Rickard Lusov can be charged with aggravated assault, attempted murder of Handon both. Place you both under arrest under Jedi order. Less urge you to hold facilities in the outfield. You've done well here. It's obvious you've been studying your lessons carefully. I didn't know that there was a criminal justice aspect of the apprentice training for the Jedi.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Woo! Approval of a companion. Go me. So, that was a very dialogue-intense episode, but I think I'm going to put another cut in here for the YouTube series. If you guys are enjoying it so far, I would appreciate likes and subscribes to the YouTube channel. I record these episodes live on Twitch if you guys are interested. My link to my Twitch channel will also be in the description. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, and hope to see you next time. Peace!